Insecurity sustains GNI forms, says government that cannot protect citizens lost moral justification. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Says incessant killings, kidnapping, berserk human psyche. Jamaat al-Nasrul Islam GNI, the apex Muslim organization in Nigeria led by the Sultan of Sokoto, has said that in Islam and by all global standards, the essence of government and governance is solely to protect the 5 principal cardinal rights of the human race, the most important of which is life. Therefore, any government that is incapable of protecting the lives of its citizens has lost the moral justification of being there in the first place, the GNI alleged. Dr. Kali Abubakar Liyo, Secretary General, GNI, disclosed this on Monday in a statement captioned "Passengers Bound Train Attack Along Abuja to Kaduna through Rail Track." The statement read in part, to say the least, Jamaat al-Nasrul Islam GNI is organized and short of words to express herself over the gory incident of the infamous train attack which happened on Monday, 28th March 2022. The well-orchestrated incident remains highly condemnable, reprehensible, and upsetting to every rational mind. It appears that the continuous careless act of mayhem, killings, and arsons happening almost on a daily or weekly basis around us, either within communities and or on the road to apply, has automatically reset a human psyche that we have now accepted such disastrous act as part of our life, to the extent that we no longer feel it. The humanity in us is slowly being eroded, thereby making us adapt to new normal within we unfortunately find ourselves. It should be noted that in Islam and by all global standards, the essence of government and governance is solely to protect the 5 principal cardinal rights of human race, the most important of which is life. Any government that is incapable of protecting the life of its citizens have lost the moral justification of being there in the first place. This is enunciated in the Section 33(1) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We have, however, carefully studied and followed up the unfortunate train blast, and especially that another train attack was reported to have occurred on the Lagos to Kaduna bound train near Jaji, Kaduna State, on Thursday, 31st March 2022, which inevitably led to the death of a locomotive operator. Therefore, this press release is premised on the fact that Nigeria is more or less heading to an unknown destination of multiple well-coordinated serious chaos and attributable to lack of coordination and synergy from security personnel, if the news making the round is to be believed. Nevertheless, history is replete of several astonishing and brave acts of governance exhibited over time by leaders. For instance, during the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he battled and expelled Banu Kanuka from the city Medina because a woman was molested in the market by one of them, and the community supported his actions. The Prophet did not waste time but promptly attacked Banu Kanuka and expelled them. This served as deterrence to others with evil detention. In Nigeria of today, how many wives are raped daily in presence of their husbands, mothers, and the presence of their sons? How many daughters are raped in the presence of their fathers and sisters and the presence of their brothers? This happens a lot, and it is well known. What action did the authorities take in averting and or to remedying such absurd and ungodly happenstance? Why must the country be brought to its knees? Human life is held sacrosanct in Islam. That is why Allah declared in the glorious Quran that if a single soul is killed without just cause, then it is as if the entire humanity is wiped off the face of the earth. We claim to be people of faith, and all this occurrence is allowed without any form of prompt intervention. Why? Well, it should be known that an attack on one soul is an attack on all, and this is how the human race should be preserved and protected. But if allowed to continue, we'll fear the consequences of the innocent souls that were killed without any fault of theirs. Tourists are now becoming bolder and more belligerent by the day. They operate in any area of their choice at any time they so wish. They even operate for up to 8 hours non-stop, as is reported to have happened in Niger State last Monday, without any fear of being confronted or apprehended. Most communities are now under the bandits' absolute control, with taxes being paid to bandits. Some parts of Borno, Katsina, Zamfara, Niger, Sokoto State, and some others are yet to be disclosed to the public. In fact, terrorists do what they wish, knowing that there is no gunpower or authority that will defy them. With all the reported resources allocated to relevant security agencies, military arsenal intact, can't the government provide any convincing justification on why the security situation in the country continues to deteriorate? Why are the attacks experienced all over the place and continuing unabated without any deterrent? Moreover, why must security budget and expenditure remain so secretive despite the reported release of funds? The mind-boggling train attack of Monday, 28 March 2022, the kidnap and sporadic shooting that ensued thereafter, the train en route Kaduna needs to be seriously investigated and punitive measures taken. Although without doubt the security men have exhibited capacity, resilience, determination and dexterity during the rescue operation of the same ill-fated train attack, it is also the firm belief of most Nigerians that the government is expected to know the enclaves are hideouts of these criminals, particularly that only the government has absolute control and use of force, and by extension, it also has machineries to generate genuine information. Again, why can't the government proactively take the battle to the criminals' hideouts and ward them off? Why should the government wait until people are attacked, lives and properties lost for them to strike and be issuing empty orders, usual condemnation? The whys are endless. Our pleas. It is high time the security outfits are directed to ransack the enclaves of all criminal elements and deal with them decisively. Informers should not be spared, as they are more dangerous than the killers. They should be made to face the right punishment befitting their crime. The intelligence community should beef up their efforts in trying to dig to the roots of this phenomena. It is also worth noting that in recent time, scholars of social behavior have discovered that most acts of terrorism and banditry are carried out under the influence of hard drugs. As part of effort to tackle insecurity in Nigeria, the one drug should be placed on the front burner, as it is the elixir that spurs criminal to action. Suppliers, vendors,